Hello, today we are going to revise VLOOKUP in spreadsheet. I know VLOOKUP is tough for many people, but let's see how to do it. VLOOKUP means vertical lookup, where we look the value, where we look the one value in another sheet. Okay, like for example, this is bookings sheet. As you can see, there are two pages, bookings and details. Now in the bookings sheet, we need to get the cost per night, whereas the cost of each season is not given in this sheet, but it is explained in the details sheet. Now it is very difficult for us to look and fill how much for season 1, season 2, season 3 and all. Okay, so here our value of reference will be this, which season. So whatever season is here, we need the corresponding value for this season from this table. So we are going to use VLOOKUP. We are going to use that function so that we can easily retrieve the values from the other sheet. Let's see how to use the formula. Is equal to VLOOKUP, open the bracket. Now once you open the bracket, you will get the structure or the elements to be added to the formula. Now the first value is lookup value. Lookup value is our reference value, or or simply you can say this will be the value that is common in both tables. For example, seasons. The season is common here and in the other table also. So season is our lookup value. So I will choose the season, this lookup value. So the first one is done. See, the same formula is there in the formula bar also. Now, comma, you need the table array. So the table where you are going to search is here. Meaning you know where the values are, but you are very lazy to look and write, or the values are the data is very large and it will take so much time to find the value of each. So we are going to choose the table array, meaning you should not choose it like this. No, this is totally wrong. You have to choose the table as such. Okay, now the table array is chosen. You don't have to worry because some other you feel like scrambled code is given. No, do not worry. This is the name of the worksheet, and then the rest is the from which row to which row. Okay, so you have chosen that. Then column index number. Now once you choose that column, once you choose the table, you should make sure that the lookup value that you had chosen in the other sheet is the first column of selection here, always. Okay, so in the bookings sheet, our lookup value was seasons. So the seasons should be the first column when we choose the table array. Now, column index number. What value are we looking in the table? So we are looking for the value cost per night for each season. So we need these values, right? So this is the second column in the index. So A is the first and this is the second. So you type 2, now comma, whether it is an approximate match or an exact match. Do you want the exactly matching thing or somewhat near to it? I want the exact match, so I will put false. Close the bracket, press enter, it automatically comes. Now I will just drag it and see all the values are retrieved from the other sheet. And the important thing is that when you press on each, when you select any cell, the formula is shown here, and it should be. When you take a screenshot, you should also show it like this, meaning you should not click somewhere here and then take a screenshot. No, that is wrong. You should click the cell here so that the formula is displayed and then take the screenshot. So this is how VLOOKUP works. Now let's see for the breakfast. Now breakfast per stay. So this is the breakfast per stay for each season. Meaning if we have chosen for peak season 1, it is 10 euros. If we have chosen for low season 1, it is 3 euros. So similarly again, we cannot take for each and everything. It will take so much time. So I'm going to use VLOOKUP. Let's see, is equal to VLOOKUP. Again, my identifier or the lookup value is seasons. So here I have just chosen it, comma, table array. I will click here. Then this is my table array, comma. Now cost per night is done. Now I need the breakfast. So it is first, second, third column. So I will put 3, comma, I need exact match. So it is false. Close the bracket, enter, you get it there. Now you can just drag it, you got the values. Okay, now when you drag it, make sure there are different types of signs in Excel. See this one, this is to choose the cells. See, like this, to choose, select. Now the other one, this arrow is to increase or just to replace it. Now the one which we are using is like this. You see the small square over the corner of the cell. See, when you place, then you will drag. So this is how you drag a formula or you replicate a formula. Now let's see how much is the income. So income meaning cost per night is 150, number of nights is 14, and breakfast per stay is 10. Imagine you are going for 14 nights to a place. Each night cost 150 and every morning you have to give 10 euros. So how much will be the income? This needs some logic, some mathematical logic. Now let's see. I would put it as equal to number of nights into this plus this. So it gives you the income. Now we will just replicate the formula. Okay, you can do in the other way also, like is equal to, I will put the bracket, this into this plus this into number of days. Both are same. Okay, but the logic should be correct. So you should have some mathematical logic also to complete this exercise. Now discount for early booking. So two things we did with VLOOKUP. Okay, VLOOKUP is mainly used to retrieve data from same worksheet or from another worksheet or a different workbook. Okay, now discount for early booking. Now discount for early booking, it has written 10% discount is given for holidays costing more than 1300 euro. For all the other holidays it is 5%. So it is a case of if function. If the income is more than 1300, give them 10%. Otherwise give them 5%. So it clearly uses if function. So let's see how if function works. Is equal to if which value, logical test, this value is greater than 2000, is it 2000 or 1000, 1300, then we will do this into, I mean 10 percentage of this is the discount, right? This into 10 percentage. Okay, and then when you give this value, I will tell you what is the error in this. Now you get this. But otherwise, what we need to give otherwise? Otherwise, what have we have to give? We have to give F3 into, I mean, sorry, F2 into then 5 percentage. Meaning, whoever is spending more than 1,300, they will get 10 percentage of 1,300. All others will get 5 percentage. Okay, so you are getting this. Now, let's replicate this formula. Let's see what happened. What is a mistake? See, why it is not coming? There is an error in this. Why? Because see the formula, it's taking cell number 14, B15, B14 and B15. As you go, it is B15 and B16, B16 and B17, B18 and B19. Let's see what is there in B18 and B19. It's all empty. See here, B18 and B19. So this is a case of absolute reference. You should absolutely refer to, you should absolutely refer to this particular cell. Okay, so how we do the absolute reference? So to give the absolute reference, you put a dollar sign in front of the row and in front of the column. Same with the second one. So you put the dollar in front of the row, or a dollar in front of the column, and you put enter. So there is no change in the result here, but when you drag and drop, let's see how it comes. See how the value came. So this is the difference. So this is where you really make a mistake. You should know where the absolute reference happens. Okay, so then we will do the final income. So here also again you need the logic. Okay, so again you should have the logic, meaning total income is this and you are getting a discount of 224. So final income will be this minus this. You have to pay 2240 dirhams. You are getting a discount of 224. So your final income will be that reduced amount, right? Okay, so this is equal to this minus this. You got it? And we just replicate this. So this is the final income. Okay, so this is the final income. Now if they are asking you to um, uh, give up to decimal 2 or decimal 1, see here you can increase the, see, you can increase the decimal points. Okay, I will show you. See here you can increase number of decimals as much as you need. See, decrease decimal, increase decimal. Now if they are asking to round, you can just decrease this, so it gets automatically rounded. Let's see this cell 1360.8. When you change, see, it's automatically rounded. So this is how VLOOKUP works. Please do comment, let me know any doubts, or you want me to make it more clear. Please let me know. Thank you.